Here was a situation in Game 4 between Edmonton and Los Angeles where both teams had 6 players on the ice. So let's start from the start again. We see in this end zone 3 LA Kings. One is in the bottom right corner. You might not see them. And then 2 in the middle upper part of the screen. And there's 2 Oilers in the zone. So that's 3-2 for the Kings. As we move up the ice, we're going to see 1, 2 more Kings and 1, 2 more Oilers in the neutral zone. So that is 5 Kings to 4 Oilers. Except look at the Edmonton bench just on the left side of the red line, standing next to the boards. There is a 6th Oilers player on the ice. He's coming off the bench right now, coming away from the boards to join this play because he sees the puck coming. So now there are 5 Oilers in the middle of the ice, and Evander Kane is over there by the LA bench, still on the ice being impeded by the Kings player. If we back up and see that melee by the bench there between the 2 players. So right now there's 5 Kings and 5 Oilers out in the middle of the ice, and beside the bench, there's a 2-car pileup, and Kane can't get to his bench. But that Oilers player has already jumped on the ice. And if in the course of making a substitution, either the player entering the game or the player retiring plays the puck or who checks or makes any physical contact with an opposing player while both players involved in the substitution are on the ice, then the infraction of too many men on the ice will be called. So technically, by rule, both teams are guilty of too many men on the ice. Even though that LA Kings player is within 5 feet of the player's bench when his substitute comes on, he is now physically engaging with somebody else on the ice, and he's still on the ice. So he is now guilty of too many men on the ice because he's no longer trying to get off. He's physically engaging actively with a player on the ice. The Oilers, meanwhile, are guilty of too many men on the ice because the player coming on the ice did not wait till Evander Kane was within 5 feet of the player's bench before he jumped on the ice. So both teams are guilty of too many men on the ice here, and they just let it wash and didn't make any call, so it's all even. I know some people were complaining that the Oilers should have had too many men on the ice, but both teams were guilty, so they didn't call anything and just let it ride.